This program allows you to work with your body. It encourages you to work with your body, and it encourages you to actually tune in. It not only encourages you, it gives you the ability. I've never listened to my body before. I never knew what it was trying to tell me. And now, as you know, I've been able to pretty much come off my anti-anxiety meds because I'm so in tune with it now. I'm listening to what it needs, and I know exactly, and I didn't have any of that. I didn't have any of that awareness before this program.
Thank you so much for being here and having this chat with me today. I think let's kind of start off with, could you give us a kind of brief introduction of, say, what your life and health was like before you started the program with me?
The biggest thing was that I tried lots of different avenues to help my fibro and Hashimoto's. I tried all the different things, the nutrition, meditation, holistic healing like Reiki, doctors, and consultants. And I tried them all singularly and individually. And because not one worked fully and made me heal, I kind of pushed them to one side and was on the lookout for the next thing that would help. So that's how we met. That's how I got in touch with you. So yeah, that was kind of how it started, really, in brief.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I know it's really hard to cut it down to that. So you mentioned that you tried lots of different things in the past. Can you talk about how this coaching program felt different?
Yeah. From the first call, I knew it was going to be different. The way that you put the program together, it just felt different. It just felt like a complete program. Like it wasn't a one size fits all approach. Looking at the modules from that first call, I was excited, and I hadn't felt that before. I hadn't felt that excitement. I'd felt hopeful, but I hadn't felt like something was actually going to help. But after that first call, yeah, I was hooked.
Okay, so what are some of the biggest changes that you've noticed since starting the program?
The biggest thing that I've taken from the program is actually there's quite a few. My nutrition. So I'd done a gluten-free, dairy-free diet in the past. I'd seen it as a diet, as something temporary to eliminate what might have been causing my symptoms. What your program has done is it's how to build it into your life and into how to integrate it with your lifestyle, with your specific lifestyle and nobody else's. So the biggest change I've seen, I needed to lose weight. So my physical appearance, losing a stone in the first 8 weeks, I think it was. And I wasn't trying to lose weight. I was trying to heal, which made it so much of a mind shift that kind of went, well, all the time I was trying to lose weight, I couldn't do that because my physical body wasn't ready for it. And then when I healed my physical body, almost like my mindset and everything just shifted. My food, what I eat on a daily basis, is my way of life. I don't want to, and I haven't really used it as an elimination as such. I've just cut back to paleo, and I'll have little bits of other things now and again, monitor how it affects me, but I'm not interested in going back to that way of eating. that's I can eat it if I want to, if I'm out, and if the situation kind of means that I have to, but I know how I'm going to react if I do. So there's not that fear. It's taken a lot of fear out of it for me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, absolutely. It's like we were talking about mindful eating and changing our
mm,
whole mindset around food. And I remember something that you said to me. You said that one thing that kind of really stuck in your head now, you almost have this kind of mantra. Do you remember what it was that you said to me, your mantra?
yes, whatever I'm doing, it's looking after me.
Yeah, that's it. And I feel
Something
like,
similar.
yeah, it was that. And it was it's the same with food, isn't it? It's like, is this food going to be kind to me? You know,
Yeah,
it
that's
is,
exactly
yeah.
how I feel.
It's like being more conscious, isn't it, of our food choices? So not being,
Yeah.
it's not about, I can't have this and I'm going to restrict
No,
myself, is it? It's more about choosing consciously what's going to make me feel good and then consciously choosing the times where you might say, actually, I want to treat myself this weekend.
that's it. Absolutely. And I think that kind of links back to the biggest shift for me. So that the nutrition side was always the side that I struggled with most because I was already quite far along my spiritual journey, and I'd already started working on my mindset. Um, but the nutrition was the thing that I was struggling with.
So I know you mentioned about how nutrition was hard for you in the past. I know you went to see a nutritionist, and I know you learnt some really fantastic stuff from that nutritionist. What did you feel was kind of like the missing piece that you found?
It was how to bring it all together. So how to bring the mindset in with the nutrition, how to
Right.
bring um the part about your how you're born, your star sign history and everything. It was bringing all of that in to understand how you tick. This program allows you to work with your body. It encourages you to work with your body, and it encourages you to actually tune in. Not only encourages you, it gives you the ability. I've never listened to my body before. I never knew what it was trying to tell me. Um, and now, as you know, I've been able to pretty much come off my anti-anxiety meds because I'm so in tune with it now. I'm listening to what it needs, and I know exactly, and I didn't have any of that. I didn't have any of that awareness before this program.
Wow, that is amazing. It's so beautiful, like hearing it, even though I know
Oh,
you've already told me this, but hearing it again is just so, so beautiful. And to see you shining and yeah, just in your more in your power, I get the sense of now.
yeah, yeah. Like we were saying, I feel grounded. I feel like this was what I needed to take the bull by the horns almost. I've got so many goals and things I want to achieve in my business that this absolutely was the right time for me to get real good control of my body and what's going on, and love my body, love myself. That's the thing. It's, you know, I can do this. And yeah, it's changed my life in so many different ways. It's not a program that you come in, you change your diet, you go out. You might get some, sort of bits and pieces along the way. It's not that. It is a transformational program. Um, Ooh, yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, that's so kind of you to say, and it's so lovely. As I said, like it's just so. Every time I see you, Sharon, and we chat, I just think you're shining brighter and brighter, and you're more grounded. You're getting more empowered. Yeah, it's
Right back
really
at yeah,
beautiful to
I
see.
think we've connected. It's
Yeah, we
you've
have.
you've got that ability, that beautiful ability to bring out in others. And, for that, I thank you. It's just amazing. Yeah. And I know that so many other people are going to benefit from your, wonderful. I can't even say it's healing because it almost goes deeper. It's a lot. It's, all about understanding and connecting with yourself, um, and how that's so important, and everything that you're doing, thinking, putting into your body, using, like the toxic products. I'm a making waves natural deodorant convert now. I'm raving about it to everybody, and all the natural side. I'm making swaps in my, day-to-day life.
One of your big goals in life is to have a successful business, a profitable business, and you're super passionate about that and you're amazing at what you do. And so a lot of people can find that when they have Hashimoto's and a thyroid condition, it can actually stop them from acting on their dreams and these goals because it literally
Yeah.
can be so debilitating. So could you just really just briefly just kind of
Mm.
chat a little bit about how it was kind of impacting you and your dreams?
Yeah, so before this program, my mindset, I'd started to work on my mindset, but I was doing the things, but I didn't understand why. So it was kind of just doing things, but pulling things from different areas and kind of not understanding the bigger picture and how it all fit together. The first time ever, I feel that I'm getting physically stronger and I'm mentally stronger to do what I need to do.
Wow,
So
amazing.
yeah,
Yeah. Because again, like that fatigue and the brain fog, when it's really bad, it can literally get in the way of us everyday tasks, but also, our career, our work life, as you just mentioned, it was too much doing a full-time job or even part-time. And so
yeah.
it's about designing your life that works for you.
Doing the and I have had flares. I've had one
Yeah.
earlier this week. Um, a fibro flare where the pain and the fatigue and everything. But it doesn't get me down like it used to.
Mm.
It used to really get me down and really, oh, here it is again. And that fear of not being able to do anything. But now that it's much more of a, okay, I know this is going to happen, but I know that after a few days, I know it's not going to last forever. I know that after a few days, whatever adjustments I need to make, just short term, and it's really helped with that.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, it really is that kind of mindset shift, isn't it? And knowing that there are things you can do to help yourself and it won't last forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think that's the thing. I think not ever really knowing anyone that suffer. I know a lot of people that had fibro, but
Yeah.
I've never really met anybody with Hashimoto's that had successfully navigated life with it. And I think that's the importance of this program, is that you've lived it from such a young age and you've done so much and you're so inspirational because of what you've achieved. And coming off of
Thank you.
levothyroxine has massively inspired me to say, well, actually, no, I can take my health into my own hands. Doctors say what is right for the mainstream, that's what they've scientifically found works for the majority of people, but it's not categorically everybody. And
Mm.
I think that's what that your program helps people with and help me massively with, is that I'm not everybody, I'm me. You know i I know what's right for me. My body will tell me. So
Mm.
yeah, that's what I found most useful.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, and I can really see that, when we are in our intuition, it's the most priceless skill I think we can hone is our intuition, because then we're going to
Yeah.
be less likely to be wanting, to go to somebody to tell us what to do. It's like, actually, yes, of course, we can listen to people who have advice, and it's about going, how does that sit with me? How does that feel with me? And
Mm,
I feel like you're doing that so much now.
yeah, I am. And that's it. And I like the thing I like, especially as well, another thing is that it brings it there's a place for all sorts of all the different healing aspects out there, conventional medicine, it's you're not saying, oh, you don't need that type of medicine. We've got this type of medicine. It's not about that. It's about how to bring them all together to work best for you. And I think that's that is the key thing.
To what extent do you feel after doing the program that you can now reach your goals and aspirations? So I know obviously you have those business goals.
Oh my gosh. Do you know, I actually can't put it into words. I feel that the things that we've talked about, like the way I deal with things and the way I'm dealing with pressures, day-to-day life pressures, um, unusual, extreme, situations that we find ourselves in, um, just the whole way how I can now deal with those has set me up massively to be able to go forward. Um, I was actually watching a business boot camp recently, and some of the things that she was talking about was about mindset and about, visualization. And I've never dared to visualize, and I've never dared to almost desire something
Mm.
because it's almost like it's unattainable, it's unreachable. Oh, it's just daydreaming about what you'd like. But I think this has given me the the tools and the confidence that actually if I can do this with my own body, if I can listen to my own body and do that, this other thing, I mean, that's it's a doddle. um and yeah, it's I feel sad in a way, like I said to you, I think right at the beginning, I feel sad in a way that it's taken me until 50 to actually realize what I want to do, to actually be in the right place to do it, in my mindset view. But yeah, it's just opened up this whole world of possibilities almost. Um that yeah, anything is possible. When we looked at my birth chart, and I recognized so many different traits that I might have squashed, that I might have, said, no, I need to make myself small for those people
Yeah.
because those people won't get me. Um, and all these different things that kind of suppress you throughout your life. Actually, you say, that's in me. I can do any of these things. I could make these goals, and yeah, just since we've been um since we've been talking and I've been in the program, I've had so many transformational changes, doing master classes. I would have been, oh my gosh, I used to hate going even live on Facebook, oh no, even doing a video. I've done master classes. I've done, I'm being so visible and hosting networking events and things. So yeah, I just know it's going to be amazing, and it has helped me so much already, and it's just going to continue to do so.
Oh, yes. And when you go and do these, hostings, because I'm part of one of your groups that you host, and you are just a natural. And it's so beautiful to see you really shining your light And I think another thing that we really spoke about was the kind of metaphysical blockages that we can have in the throat chakra, and that how that relates to the
Yeah.
thyroid. And a lot of it's about stepping into our truth, speaking our truth, expressing ourselves, expressing our emotions. And again, those are things that we were just talking about actually before this call, that you were saying you're really learning to do a lot more now.
Yeah, it is just it is just about letting go and letting yourself know that it's okay to feel these different changes.
Yeah.
And to let things go. And the phrase, let go of things that don't serve you, or um, you know, uh acknowledge that you're feeling these things,
Mm.
is so powerful. And it's something that, a tablet in a bottle can't help you with. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, I could just talk all day about how it's changed me, you
Oh,
know.
no, Sharon, thank you. Honestly, thank you so much for this. Really appreciate this. And yeah, I think I just want to kind of, remind you that you have made all these changes happen. It's all come from you. Yes, you've had some facilitation, and I've loved walking beside you on this process. And
Oh, I love you. Yeah.
honestly, I just feel like you are, I mean, you've always been shining your light anyway, but I just feel like you're allowing yourself to shine even brighter now. And you're stepping more into that path, into your truth. You're on that path of getting closer to your dream
Yeah.
goals. And I really see you thriving and being
Mm.
successful. And I'm really grateful to have met you. And I think you're an inspiration to so many women. So
Right back at you.
thank
Oh.